But now that we've gotten all the heart containers and the heart pieces in the game, we pretty much, the only collectible we have left to get are 3 post souls and the rest of the Miiverse stamps, which, to be honest, I think we're at, how many Miiverse stamps left? I think we're at 41, so we have 9 Miiverse stamps left in the game. So, I do believe so. I'm going to double check. Yeah, we're at 9 more Miiverse stamps left in the game. But now that we have the light-filled Master Sword, I just said I was not going to use that phrase, and I just used it. Yeah, you'll see it kills all these Kagorogs in one hit. Yeah, the light does... The Shadow Beasts do not like this sword at all. Go away, I was sneezing. Jeez. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk to Midnight here. She says, shadow crystals flow like waterfall here. There's no way we can get rid of all of them. Charge your sword and release the power of the soul all at once. Okay, so basically what she's saying here is we need to use a charge spin attack to clear out all the water in the waterfall for allow us to jump across the chasm here. So that's pretty much what you need to do, and that's why we couldn't go up the middle pathway automatically, because we needed the light sword in order to even get past that waterfall. I do believe there's more pots here to smash? Yeah. But let's go ahead and go through the center here. Alright, so now that we're in this room here, we got, like I said, more mooks here. We got, you know, rats, bad rats, horrible, vile demon rats. But yeah, we got a couple more souls here, and they're protected by a Deku Baba that we can actually pick up, and we're gonna have to put it in the center here, like we did with the other ones. And they summon more rats. Wow, I didn't think that these hordes would just summon rats. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. Just put this here. I'm going to go ahead and just use a charge. There we go. Alright. Charge spin attack. I'll put this down here. That's going to activate the staircase on the floor. And then it gets rid of all the dark fog, because, you know, dark fog's not fun. That's why we have this light sword, to get rid of that crap. I actually really like this dungeon. This dungeon is really, like I said, it's a really straightforward dungeon, but it's a good dungeon nonetheless. It has a bunch of puzzles that you didn't think it would use it. And for being a dungeon that the main antagonist resides in, it's really kind of a cool dungeon, design dungeon too. Now we're going to have to go ahead and... I was going to go ahead and charge them up, then I saw Mr. Zanthead right there. I'm gonna... Oh, there's 3 of them! So as you guys can see, one attack with the light sword automatically kills them. I don't have to deal with, you know, 3 hits. 3 or 4 hits, 6 hits of the Master Sword with these guys. These guys really do not like light at all. I was supposed to be the one that heals your dark soul with light! Okay. So as soon as you kill all the Zant heads, treasure chest spawns. Let's go ahead and get that treasure chest. Inside's a small key, because we gotta get more small keys. Alright, so here we're gonna have to use a charged spin attack in order to activate this lift here. And this will take us all the way to the room that we need to access. With a lone bat right there. I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot him. Get out of the way. Shoot him with my bow. Shoot you with my bow. They didn't like that I killed their friend, so they're all like, hey, jerk. Little did they know, I have over 100 arrows left to use. Okay, this takes us to the balcony section? Yeah, the balcony section of the Twilight Palace here. And this room is kind of a doozy because there's a bunch of Kagorogs, as you couldn't tell by now. Yeah, there's a bunch of like shadow Kagorogs everywhere. And before we do anything, besides kill the enemies, because that's fine if you kill the enemies first, because I honestly would, because I wouldn't want to deal with, you know, jerks ruining my day when I'm trying to do something. Oh, there's another one. Go away. Go away, Kagorog. No one likes you. They got those weird noises. You know, when I was younger, when this game came out, I was, what, 16 years old? And for some reason, these Kagorogs, the noises they made always creep me out. I don't know why. But here, there's a waterfall of dark crystals here. We're gonna go ahead and blow them out of the way, and there's Kagorogs just perching, just chilling back here. They're like, hey, you found our secret hiding spot. How dare you? But that's not the only thing back here. It doesn't look like there's much to it, to this segment here. But if you look up, there's actually some claw shot points right here. We're going to go ahead and use this claw shot here. And then use the claw shot point here. And gradually work our way up to the top of this back section of this waterfall. And just kind of climb ourselves all the way up here till we get to the tippity top. But this is important because this is easily missable. But it is the boss key. Yes, you need to get the boss key here. I swear to you, on my first playthrough, I missed this. I was wondering, well, where is the boss key? It took me a little bit to realize, oh, it was behind this thing. Yeah, so be sure to get it next time that you get a chance to. That was kind of a cool trick I did. I went through the black fog and did a jump slash, and then when I hit the ground, I turned into wolf. That was kind of cool. But yeah, I did miss that boss key for my first playthrough of this game. I was like, oh my gosh, how did I go up this whole entire dungeon without getting the boss key? But yeah, before we do anything, and dealing with all these Kagorogs, I swear, we want to activate this lift. So let's go ahead and do that. As soon as you activate this lift, it triggers a bunch of enemies spawning over there. You'll see it here in a second. Spawns a bunch of Zant heads. Yeah, these Zant heads are not. They just spawn as soon as you activate this lift, and they get over here, and you'll notice that they start spawning in a lot of areas. And that's not just the only Zant head that we have to deal with. There's multiple Zant heads we have to... Yeah, see, there's like 3 over there. So you have to kind of just backtrack a little bit in order to go kill them. As soon as you kill them, though, the treasure chest does, in fact, spawn, just like all the other ones. I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. And there's the Zant head, and Zant head. There we go. Now, I think more spawn after that. Yeah, there's like several of these guys that just spawn out of nowhere. The only thing that activates them is that lift. I don't know why. But as soon as you do that, treasure chest does spawn. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this treasure chest. Inside is a small key, like all the other ones. All the other Zant heads that we killed had to go through a small key. So, had to deal with more Kagorogs. I think there was one Kagorog I have not killed yet, and it's over there flying in the distance. I'm just gonna leave him be. But let's go through this door. This door is obviously where the small key's at. Alright, as soon as you come through here, we're gonna actually be introduced with a bunch, pretty much a big gauntlet. Yeah, you see there's a bunch of shadow beasts that just, you know, arrived here. Wait, you guys saw that. That was bullcrap, because he's just like, oh, I'm the last one, I automatically trigger. It's funny, because, yeah, see, my sword strike doesn't affect him, even though it was supposed to kill him. That's kind of funny. You still have to kill 2 of them in one swipe before you could do anything. That's kind of really messed up because, like, you know, the light sword's supposed to kill these things in 1 hit. And yet, you guys saw, I hit that last one, and he just like, oh no, don't worry about it. My roar overrides you. Now here, you're going to have to guess which platform you're supposed to be taking. I picked the wrong one, obviously. So, you're going to have to, pick which platform you have to jump on. The right one, I do believe, is the one in front of me. Yeah, right here, I think. Yeah, it goes forward. And then as soon as you do that, I'm going to jump on this one. Because that's going to take me all the way to this platform right here. Inside the jar, but it has, I think, oh, this jar didn't have a fairy in it. I thought this jar was supposed to have a fairy in it. But, I thought the jar was supposed to have a fairy, but I guess not. That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and redo this whole platform sequence again. That's okay. Let's go ahead and activate the lift again. As soon as we jump here, we're going to jump forward. And then this time, we're going to go right instead of left. And jump right this way. Now we're just going to have to claw shot our way up here. Get rid of the Dekubaba. Then jump on this lift. As soon as you ride this one over here, there's a Zant head. You know, as there always is, there's more Zant heads. They're going to just spawn wherever they want to, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and use this claw shot point to grab over here and take care of Mr. Zant head. Wherever he spawns. There he is. He just spawned right in front of me. Die! Okay. So, now that we've killed that Zant head, I think we have to restart this whole business of riding the platform again. I know. It's kind of annoying. Well, no, actually don't. Wait. No, I don't. I could use claw shot up here. I forgot about that. Claw shot right here. Careful of Zant, you know, shooting his little laser beam at you. We're gonna go ahead and get on this platform. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my shield so don't have to deal with stupid knockback. There we go. Claw shot. There you go. And now, Mr. Zanthead, can you please spawn? There you are. And you're dead. You're dead, son. As soon as we kill both those Zant heads, we got a treasure chest spawn. And as you guys can see, as the theme of this dungeon is probably a small key, right? Yeah, it's small key. I'm not gonna try to egg you on with a mystery on that one. Yeah, it's small key. Just like every other Zant head that we've killed, it's a small key. So, as soon as we do that, we can jump on this platform. This platform takes us up even further up this hallway. And in fact, it takes us over to this segment right here. And I do believe at this point, it goes straight to the boss. That's right. So I'm going to double check just to make sure I have all the treasure chests. I do believe I've gotten every treasure chest on the dungeon. Yeah, I've gotten every treasure chest. Okay, good. I'm happy about that. So now we can go straight to the boss. Let's go ahead and do that. Now the next room, obviously is the hallway to the boss door. But we got one more challenge here. We got Shadow Beast over here. And as soon as you do that, you see one spawn. And that's not the only thing. We got a bunch of them spawning. And it's just going to be a gauntlet of endless cycle of Shadow Beasts coming after you. But like I said, since you got the light sword, these guys go down in one hit. So just be sure to kill all of them in one fell swoop. So that way it counts towards their, you know, their gimmick of reviving their buddies. And eventually, it goes away. and we can gain access to the dungeon. Now, or gain access to the dungeon. Gain access to the boss door. I meant to say that.
What have we been doing?
Oh, I've been, you guys trying to gain access to the whole dungeon, even though I've been in the dungeon the whole entire time. Alright, so now we can go ahead and go to the boss door. So with that, let's go and confront our nemesis. And with that, we can go up to his throne. Isn't this ironic? Here we are, all thanks to the dark magic curse he placed on Link. You speak of magic. Still your tongue for a moment, whelp, and I will tell you both magic and the oppression of ages. The people of our tribe, a tribe that mastered the arts of magic, were locked away in this world like insects in a cage. In the shadows we regressed, so much so that we soon knew neither anger nor hatred, nor even the faintest bloom of desire. And all of it was the fault of the useless, do-nothing royal family that had resigned itself to the miserable half-existence. I had severed and endured in that depraved household for far too long, my impudent princess. And why, you ask? Because I believed I would be the next to rule our people, that is why. But would they acknowledge me as their king? No! And as such, I was denied the magic powers befitting our ruler. It was then, in the thrall of hatred and despair, that I turned my eyes to the heavens and found a god. I shall house my power in you. If there's anything you desire, I shall desire it too. My god had only one wish. To merge shadow and light and make darkness. Now we start the boss fight with Zant. Zant's gimmick is very odd. I'll put it that way. As you guys can see in this room, we are fighting him in the arena where we fought the Twilight parasite the Ababa, the very first dungeon. So his gimmick is, in the areas he transports you in, you have to use the weapon that you use that against the boss. So he's firing projectiles at you. You gotta use the Gale Boomerang to kind of get him to disrupted and get him back on the ground. As soon as that, then you can strike him. Do that a couple of times, and then he'll transition to the next room. So as soon as he does his volley of attacks here, and I missed with the Gale Boomerang. Ow. Had to use the Gale Boomerang here. And then we're just going to go ahead and attack him. And as soon as we do that, he gets mad. And he transports you to a new arena. And this is the arena where we fought the Patriarch of the Goron Mines. This is where we fought him when we got access to the bow in the Goron Mines. Basically, whenever he's doing this attack where he's, jumping on this thing, and then he starts shooting you, as soon as he's done shooting you, that's when you can attack him. But whenever he is jumping up and down on this platform, use your iron boots to kind of magnetize you, so that way you don't fall around and, move all the way around and everything else. As soon as he starts, doing his volley of magic attacks, that's when you can strike him. And then after that, he transports you to another arena. This time we're in I cannot remember the guy's name, but the Lake Bed Temple boss. So as soon as you do that, put your iron boots on, and we need to go ahead and change our outfit real quick, because now we're underwater, to the Zora armor. And make sure you have your claw shots ready. Now for this portion here, giant Zant head comes out, and then he'll open the mouth up. As soon as you do that, he's going to start shooting his volleys of magic at you. Use the claw shot to grab him, pull him towards you, and then you can attack him. Like so. As soon as he does that, he's going to summon 3 more heads. As soon as he summons 3 more heads, then you have to kind of watch which one opens that has him in it, and then use the claw shot to grab him. Actually, I'm sorry, 4 heads. Is there one behind me? No. Like 4 heads. So, yeah, that one opened up and he had him in it. I'm kind of a little too far away. And of course, iron boots, hinder my movement speed a lot underwater, but I have to use them because, if I didn't, I'd be just swimming around. There's Zant. Come here, you. Get over here! And there we go. As soon as we do that, he's going to transport us to another arena. And this is the arena where we fought the monkey boss to get the Gale Boomerang in the Forest Temple. Basically, the same thing with that fight. Wait until Zant gets, attacks with his volley, and then you're gonna headbutt. I said headbutt that to make him fall down. You're gonna headbutt it again to make him fall down on the ground, get his head stuck in the ground, and then you just have to wait until he does it again. He jumps on the totem poles. Wait until he does his magic attacks, and just head bonk it twice and make him fall down. Then slash his behind. This fight's kind of cool, and it kind of makes Zant a little bit more silly afterwards. It's kind of funny. All right, so here now he transported us to the Blazita arena in Snow Peak. So as soon as we kind of have to do that same thing, watch his reflection on the ground, and as soon as he lands, use the ball and chain to hit him. Quickly chase him. This is the hardest part of this portion of the fight, is to chase him when he kind of grows small. So you just gotta watch it and make the camera, work with you. I almost hit it. Oh, he kicked me. There you go. Attack his foot. And then he's gonna grow small while he's like, ah, my foot, my foot, my foot. And like I said, this is probably the hardest portion, is to grab him when he's doing this, because the ice physics kind of work against you with this portion. So we're just gonna have to watch his reflection where he's gonna land. He's ball and chain to stub his toe. Which I don't understand why a ball and chain would stub his toe, but I guess if I got hit with a ball and chain, I would be kind of hurt my foot too, because that thing's heavy. Even if I was like 50 feet tall. Then finally, he transports us in front of Hyrule Castle itself. This is the final portion of the fight. And he's done playing. He's going to bring out his knives of doom. During this, you can attack him while he's about ready to fight you. But put up your shield whenever he's doing this. And only attack when he's open. He's just going to keep doing volleys of attacks here. And eventually, he's going to keep coming over here and just attack first, if he can. And then when he does a spinny attack like this, just put up your shield. Be mindful, keep... don't let him hit you too much against the force field. Because if he does, he's going to knock you back on the force field. When he's done, he'll tire himself out, and then you can attack him properly. Your shield can only withstand so many volleys of attack too, so just kind of back away from him when he's doing this. It's better than putting up your shield, honestly. Keep missing. What do you think this is, Beyblade? Eventually he's gonna tire himself out, and then you can attack him again. He's gonna alternate between, you know, doing his spinny top move, to where he's just gonna do is like and attack. Do your spin move. There you go. Now he's gonna tire himself out. Then that. Finished off Zant. I really like his boss fight. It's very unique. And it just makes it kind of nostalgic for the trip you've had in this game. You traitors! Traitors? Ha! You want to know why none would call you king? It was your eyes, Zant. All solid. A lust for power burning in your pupils. Did you think we'd forget our ancestors lost their king to such greed? Midna. Foolish Twilight Princess. The curse on you cannot be broken. It was placed to you on the magic, but my God, the power you held as the leader of Twilight will never return. Already he has descended and been reborn in this world. As long as my master Ganon survives, he will resurrect me without cease. Pop like a balloon. I use just a fraction of the power that's in me now. I did that using only a fraction of my ancestors' magic? Link, now's the time. We must save Zelda. The evil power Zant is wielding. I couldn't take it from him, but at least I still had the magic of my ancestors. With it, I can return the cherished power Zelda bestowed upon me. Now, let's go. Princess Zelda's waiting. And before that, I need to change my clothes, because I just now realized that I still had the sword armor in the cutscene. That was kind of embarrassing, but that's okay. Before we do that, let's get our last heart container. Yeah, so now we have all the heart pieces and heart containers in the entire game. So we have a full 20 heart life count. So we're all good. I'm all happy about that. But yeah, that was pretty much it for the Palace of Twilight. It says, I'll get you out of here. You sure there's nothing else you need to do, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's nothing else I can do. But yeah, that was the Palace of Twilight. I really like this dungeon. Like I said, it's a very straightforward dungeon, but it's a really neat dungeon nonetheless. But yeah, that was going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, oh, before I do that, I wanted to make kind of quick note here. Y'all noticed that Midna got back the Fused Shadow that was taken from her. The Fused Shadow that we got in the first 3 dungeons of the game, yeah, Midna got it back from Zant. And that's the power she used to ultimately destroy Zant, too. Make him pop like a balloon. So she does have the Fused Shadow back. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. So in the next episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, we're going to be doing actually a couple things before we head over and try to save Zelda. We got a couple of things we have left to do in the game. We're going to try to finish it up real quick. So with that, I will see you guys in the next episode.